Here with Wheeling Nailers head coach Derek Army after the 3-2 overtime loss to the Kalamazoo Wings. Derek, can you give me just your overall thoughts on this afternoon's game?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of goes hand in hand with a lot of the games we've had this year where we make these great comebacks and you see all this energy and you just fall short. So disappointing on that front, especially not taking advantage of home ice where we've had two. Now they had a schedule favor in their way, but to give them 4 points in our building was definitely disappointing.
Hunter Vorva had 5+ periods of shutout hockey against the Nailers so far, but how did it feel to eventually be able to solve him?
It was great to solve him. I mean, I just don't think we got to the net or got enough shots on net and really tested him. I think he's a good goaltender, but I think we made him look good as well. And but he did a really good job, and he's had great numbers this year for them. So for us, though, we wanted to challenge him a bit, and I don't think we necessarily did until the third, and that was good.
Looking back at the game, the second goal that Kalamazoo scored right off the faceoff looked like the defensemen or some players in the background were shifting over. Was there anything in particular that you saw there?
No, I know our guys were frustrated. I mean, the frustrating thing for us tonight was Perry was the only one who was winning faceoffs. So, it's off and icing again, but is that 3 nights in a row with a faceoff goal against? That's unacceptable. So, for us, we have to do a better job, whether it's as a center getting a 50-50 or just in general as a team, do a better job in those areas.
How important was it to just get a point out of that game? Because 2-0 at the point of 2 shutout periods, it wasn't looking good. It has to at least feel good to get something out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you go into the weekend and from Wednesday through the weekend, there's possible 8 points. You take 4 away, that's not quite good enough, but you get 4 points. It's important each game you put a point on the board. And down 2-0, it could have gotten flat, but credit to leadership and credit to a lot of guys to answer and find a way to dig us back in. We just have to find a way to win it.
Guy I noticed that thought I played might not show up on your stat sheet was David Drake here this evening. He made plenty of big blocks. What could you say about David's game
Yeah,
today?
Draker was unbelievable. I think you can look at for me, you look at a lot of guys on the back end, but Draker, especially, we relied on him heavy the last 3 days. He played the most minutes he's played in a weekend, and we kept going to him, and Buns played great, and so it's good to have those guys on the back end. Good to get Louis back in tonight as well.
Coming in here, all-star break, have a couple days off. What are those couple days off going to do for this team?
I think it's always good to just shut the brain off and get away from hockey. And a Christmas break is great, but a lot of times it's busy with family. And right now, just get away from the game and refresh and come back ready to go when you get back.
On the road for the next couple of weekends, how do we work getting into the win column?
Yeah, just go after teams and not sit back. And so we'll plan on going after Kalamazoo in KZoo on Friday.
Thank you, Derek, for a few moments of your time.
Thank you, Isaac.